In the long investigation of what is called the Delphi murders, and now again at the trial, there is just no escaping the bridge guy video. You have seen it 100 times. About 3 grainy seconds recorded on Libby German's phone of a hulking man seemingly grunting the words "down the hill." The prosecutors played that in court this week, and shocker, there is a lot more of that video that has never been made public. The jury saw and heard 43 seconds of video showing Abby Williams in a red shirt moving down the trail and her best friend Libby saying, "There's no path down here. We've got to go down here." Today we learned about 18 minutes went by between the time that video was recorded and the time Libby's phone went silent, never to ping again. So what exactly happened to Abby and Libby in those 18 minutes? We now know that Libby was found completely naked. Her throat was slit. Abby's throat was also slit, but strangely, Abby was found fully dressed, but in Libby's clothing, jeans and a sweatshirt. Libby's shoes and her phone were under Abby's body. Sticks had seemingly been arranged on top of both girls, and the rest of their belongings were in the creek. What on God's earth could have possibly led to that? What do investigators see in that pattern that I can't see? I want to bring in Robin Dreeke, retired FBI special agent and former chief of the Counterintelligence Behavioral Analysis Program. Robin, so much to ask you about. 18 minutes. We know that these girls are alive, and 18 minutes later, the phone no longer works. Whether that means they are dead and dying by that point, or whether he's destroyed the phone or turned it off, I don't know. But I can't get over this pattern that one girl is naked and the other girl is wearing her friend's clothing. What does that tell you?
Boy, this case is a case of every day we learn something that we don't know, and it still resonates. I mean, I've been covering this one a long time as well, Ashley, and this case is just full of unknowns, and it's not fitting a pattern. And we're seeing something that might have been tried to be staged, with the sticks on the bodies, but then you see things with like the weirdness of the clothes, and if this was premeditated, why are they leaving a cell phone behind? To me, it looks like an attempt to stage something, but a rush job at the end. So who might have rushed them along, maybe?
So about that rushed job, what would tell you that the one victim has her friend's clothes on? Was she the victim beforehand? Did he feel bad? It was cold out. You can get dressed in her clothes, then I'm going to, do something to this other victim. At this point, I'm also very confused that there's no sexual assault charge or testimony.
Mm-hmm.
We're still early, but one victim is completely naked, and I just can't understand how it can't be sexual assault.
I can't understand that either, because motivations for murder are generally sex, money, and revenge, and none of those things are here, as that from what we've seen so far. Also, murders by strangers are under 10% for one homicide. Double homicides, there's not even stats on that, so it's extremely unusual. And why leave evidence behind, like cell phones, and then throw others in the river? So you're trying to get rid of some, but not others. It's a complete mystery to me. The thing that's really striking me, though, is I still don't understand a motive, because I'm not seeing anything.
So again, without a sex assault charge or testimony, and again, it's still early in the trial, maybe that's coming. Another very weird piece of, I almost feel like it's got to be a Clarice Starling investigation.
Yeah.
Abby has Libby's shoes and phone underneath her body. Libby is naked. Both of them, again, their throats are slit. But there's Abby wearing all of Libby's clothes, and Libby's shoes and phone are beneath her. Does that help you with any clue?
The only thing, I haven't seen anything quite like this. Even serial killers stage things with very, very definite purpose for remembering, for their own fantasies, and this just isn't striking any of those things quite the same to me. The only thing I can think of is maybe the murderer was staging things there to make sure that they got them so they knew where they were, because they're in the middle of the woods, to do something later with them, and then just got rushed off. But yeah, the flipping of the clothes, I'm just not getting that one at all, because for an individual to actually place those clothes on someone, it's really rough. How do you do that? So that he'd have to have them do that. But then there's dirt on the bottom of the feet that the coroner found, the autopsy showed after the shoes were taken off. So they were walking around barefoot. It just, yeah, it's all over the place, isn't it?
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.